sensitive on this.
All aboard. The water. Right, so today's primary objective is to get the wheelhouse round here now, because we've got a nice deck to work on.
And also, get this bit fiberglass to the door.
Yes.
And then the bow area is done.
Ticked off.
And if you fall in, I'm not going in.
What are you gonna do?
The camera.
Who are you gonna call?
You be free.
Yeah. Bit aggressive and impactor, but hey, that's what we've got in our hand. Yes.
So these supports are obviously in quite good condition at the top, not at the bottom. But instead of just like fixing the bottom of them, it's quicker to actually replace them all, because then I haven't got to sand it down and so them two are coming out and get replaced.
Hang on.
I know. I've just lost it
as we were talking, everybody's thought, hang on, there's some wires there. What do you reckon? Let's change this one. We'll repair the bottom of that one. Yeah?
Okay. So we're just doing what? See, things just, we have to adapt and change and redesign stuff all the time, don't we? Okay. Well, while Simon replaces that, I'm going to make the bottom infill bits. Got an extra workbench in the bow now, so that's good. Right, so I've marked the curve I need it to be on a piece of the old wheelhouse front. So put that out and transfer it over to a nice pink marine ply. Number one.
So this up right here actually goes down, this pushes on top of the bulkhead. Right, so to replace the upright we're going to be using a larch.
Is your wood too big, do you?
Yes. You just, that's a bit of a guess cut that, but not that one. I'm going to go off that line there. I'm going to use the same angle because I've already done the angle on the bottom. But then I'm going to predict that we're going to need a little smidge more after that.
Is the angle at the top the same as the angle at the bottom?
Well, we'll find out because I can measure it off the other one.
Okay.
Alright, so now we've got this piece cut. So now we need to cut this, it's got a ramp in it. So it's got a ramp in this. It's on the tight side. It's not bad that, always catching here, look. Just on this corner here. So I think we'll actually remove the plywood. Do some safety squinting. Getting closer. I think a massive hammer then that'll go in, won't it? Oh, okay. We're actually catching here now. On that bit. I don't really want to take that out just yet. Oh, hang on. So, say that. Does that move? Oh no, it's attached to me. It's attached there, isn't it?
Want me to undo that?
Yeah.
Sunk that in enough, didn't you? No, I can't get this out.
Yeah, I think I probably fitted it with some like long DeWalt screwdriver bits.
That one?
No. You got a Phillips there, have you?
Yeah. Scared around in it.
Maybe I should just cut the end off it.
Is that made out of?
Right, tell you what, pass me the multi, I'll just cut the end of this off. Can you get me a wood blade, because this blade just doesn't...
Yeah. That screw's made out of like some indestructible material. Good screws then.
Slight adjustments.
Perfect.
Precision.
So what happens when you get the grinder out? It just makes everything fit.
Yeah. Bit too soon.
Premature ejaculation.
Yeah. All the glow, all the glow.
There was a comment on the video when we done the first half of the wheelhouse saying, why didn't we insulate the bottom bits?
Why didn't you insulate the bottom bit?
And the reason we didn't insulate the bottom bits is because it would have fell on the floor downstairs.
Yeah, it just goes out, doesn't it?
So it's not finished underneath. So for us to insulate the bottom bit, it would end up coming out there. And there. That bit of insulation there is just plugging a hole. So that's why we didn't insulate the bottom bit. And I know sometimes we probably do things to you guys that you sit there and question. But I think it's a bit harder for you to understand reasons why we haven't done something when you're not on the boat and you can't exactly see the bigger picture sometimes. So we're not silly. We sort of do know what we're doing a little bit.
No, we don't.
We're just winging it, aren't we?
Yeah.
But in a common sense approach, so.
I made a wedge.
It's getting a bit windy and stuff starting to blow off the deck. So we've got a problem, our only brush.
Oh no! Are you gonna fly home now?
It's my mode of transport gone, isn't it? Right, I think I can get this without getting muddy. Ooh, oh, it's slippy and it's windy. I can't see. I genuinely can't see what I'm doing there.
Okay. Woo! Gemma can get home in safety now.
Oh, I'm glad the bristly bit didn't get muddy.
Yeah, she crashed the last one, didn't you? Where's your hat? No one's a hat with a point on the top. Right, let me show you what we've been up to. So we've got our new piece in here, got some radius pieces on the bottom down there on the deck. We'll put some little packers in and stuff like that, to keep you up to date. Now we're ready for some plywood. So, it's not the easiest thing because it curves that way, curves this way, but I think the bottom will be straight. I'll find a pen. Go on, go on.
I was going to say, if you put your hand in my pocket, dear.
No thanks.
Yeah, do you want a screw? Right, so that's marked, ready to cut down to make it fit, isn't it?
Hopefully.
That's it. Measure once, cut twice. That's what we're going for.
No, it was like, measure once, F it up about 14 times.
So I know you're all asking before, is the camera still working from when you went for a swim earlier on? I hope so, because it's the camera that we're filming on now. So not unless I get back tonight and we've got no footage, that'd be great, won't it? But what we did break, so the GoPro in itself is waterproof, but the media mod that we've got it in isn't. Now that has hopefully survived. But we have a Volta, so which is the thing that plugs into you. So we haven't got to keep changing the batteries every half an hour. It's dead.
Less than that.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes.
So that has died. That is the second one we've had died. First one that's gone for a swim. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but that's a lesson for us. Don't take battery packs with you when you're going to do rubbish runs on boats. Glue your boat up time. Let's glue your boat up. Glue it up. Right, I need a spreader, but I'm really happy with these spreaders because, see these?
Where'd you get them from?
I made these. Like, I actually made something. So, I've got that type.
So,
We've got that type.
yeah. I think we said in the last episode that we needed some notch spreaders, didn't we?
I've not been able to find the ones that sort of I like using.
Yeah. So she had made her own. So how did you make them?
I 3D printed these. How awesome are these? I've got different size notches and a flat one. And they took about 10 minutes to make each. So we've got a, I'm going to say quiddy, but it's not quiddy because I say it's quiddy because it's QIDI, but apparently it's called cheedy, according to other YouTubers I've watched. So we've got a 3D printer, which is going to be very, very valuable to us to be able to make little one-off things that we need to make. So I started off with glue spreaders because we use a lot of these. So let's go and test it out.
Does it fit in your pot?
I have made a smaller one as well, but I don't usually put my glue spreaders in my pot. I usually put it on first with the stick.
Oh.
Don't know. And then I glue spread it. Ooh, what size knot should we go for?
Medium.
Medium. Oh
Sweet.
yeah, look at that.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yep. So West Epoxy, if you're watching and you want me to make you some glue spreaders, let me know. Yeah, just mix a bit of insulation in for a bit of extra thickener.
Do you reckon it'd work?
Yeah.
Well, it would actually. I wonder if you could do. I wonder if you could do like fiberglass resin and this stuff. You can make a boat out of it, couldn't you? That's a challenge for someone, that.
Insulation boat.
Yeah. It probably just soak all the resin up, wouldn't it? And be like about 18 ton. But I bet it's got some properties. Anyway, right, let's get this first layer of ply on. So I'm just putting some temporary screws in at the moment because you can be a bit more aggressive with these.
So there we go, that's the first piece fitted and screwed in. Time for the second one.
What we're doing now.
Painting my boat clear. Come for a change of colour this time. Bit of epoxy. Glue your boat up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there's a steel screw there.
Get that out my boat.
Whoa, a temporary. Now we're doing the inside of the outer piece.
Doing the inside of the outside. There we go. So just sat here doing the usual I can't wait till. And I said I can't wait till all of the front of this wheelhouse and the deck is at the same point as it is on this side, because then you can really start to see the improvements on the boat. So I'm hoping by this time tomorrow I can sit at the same spot and go, yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the end of this episode. The holes in the deck do come in handy for sorting.
Well, we've got the heating on the inside, don't really need it, just bring it up to temperature. Well, yeah, let's get some plugs. I think we need some outside plugs, don't we?
Yeah. Right, so now I'm going to scrape all this off and Simon's going to do some expansion gap filling.
Yeah. Shouldn't take long.
It's just not the best area to like be able to film from because it's like a tiny spot that we're both trying to work from. So, yeah.
Here comes the water. Big tide today, 9.6, Jem?
Yeah.
It's 9.9 overnight. A lot of water. This would be the perfect tide for us to leave. Should we leave, Jem?
The problem is we leave now, we can only go in one direction because the rudders are still stuck.
And we need to finish the painting job, don't we?
Yeah, you can't go to sea unless you've painted your boat. On a serious note, a lot of you guys do ask, why don't you just take it out for a spin? Because she'd probably snap in half. So at the minute, obviously we know the front now structurally is good, but the back half is rotten as anything. So we wouldn't want to risk it.
And I only want to go down there once. That looks quite daunting to me, to get the boat out. And like before we leave, I want to do lots and lots of like practice runs with other small boats and like check the depth and actually plot the course properly, because you don't want to get this thing stuck.
Spin your boat. Oh, yeah.
Still have to pick this stuff up. I think I'm getting a bit tired of saying expansion gap, but I think we need to start making smaller expansion gaps.
Is your name Phil?
It feels like it. It's on the second pass now.
Nearly ready to get the fiberglass out. Right, we are all set now to start doing the fiberglass around the bottom of the wheelhouse. So, get mixing please.
What's make of that? Hat.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Should have wore that before. Because bend over.
Bend over.
I could probably like...
Don't draw a knob in it.
You look a bit dusty.
All the bigger boys will laugh. I'm not going to be able to do much filming of this, but you know what it's like. Sticky, sticky. Right, Gemma's just putting the first layer down. I'm going to go heavy. Right, and I'm going to start working, wetting this up now. I'll update you when I do a glove swap. Right, so we've got the edge done now. That's good news. Bad news is it's just started to spit. Bit of tiny bit of rain. Other good news is passing. But so I've put some cardboard and plywood. You can see it's just about catching the edge here, because it's coming from that direction. So hopefully we stay dry, and then it's going to go in about how long?
Like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So brew break.
A cup of tea, and hopefully the rain doesn't, because you don't want to get the plywood wet basically. I think you cannot trap water underneath the fiberglass and the plywood, so yeah, check back. Right, because we're proactive people, while we're waiting for this weather to sort itself out, we thought, right, let's get the first coat of primer on the new bit. We've got to do this afterwards.
It sounds a bit stupid, actually. While we're waiting for the rain to stop to do the fiberglass, we're going to paint instead. But this side isn't getting wet at all, so you know, we're sort of thinking a bit.
We're thinking a tiny bit.
I'm also trying not to drip any paint on me, though.
No. Am I allowed to do any painting?
No, you just stand there and look pretty.
I look pretty.
I went for a thingy roller, but I don't know whether I want a flat one now.
You want a flat roller?
I think I put one in my pocket. Oh no.
So the good thing about having a bald head as well is like it's good rain sensor. I'm stood here now and I can't feel anything on my head. What time is it?
It's about 3:30, I think. We can't leave today until this is all painted. That's fiberglass and top coated.
She didn't get on to that, did she? I'm sure a few of you at home would.
Saying your own time. Oh, it's been a long day.
It has.
I don't like that roller. Can I have a foam one?
The reason it looks so thin as well was it's thinned. I had to do a lot of processing in my little brain then. I do that quite a lot. I say a word and go, I have to think about it. Is that the right thing? I'm not used to speaking to people, ever.
It's only a rough coat, just to get it protected.
Yeah, this is just primer. Port sides had 2 coats of primer. We've got some nice shiny top coat. But you need like to build up the layers, don't you? Big guns are out now.
And I can't find a clean roller tray.
It's all going wrong today.
Oh no, why didn't I have any new roller trays?
It's like bloody Artex.
I don't like this roller for painting. But it's only the first coat, it'll all be sanded and any holes that need filling will be filled.
Yeah, there's definitely one here that still needs more filler, but get on the second go. She's got some curves, hasn't she?
Cheeky.
The curvy girl.
Not very nice to say about your wife, is it?
Talk about the boat. Unfortunately, we've got the generator on. Obviously, no sun. And our wind generator's packed in on it, Gem.
Yeah, it's just seized up and not doing anything, so can't even harvest all the wind power we've got.
Right, so all the paint's done now. Looks really, really good. Time to get some glass on this. Get it on. Yeah.
It's up to you for that.
Yeah. Beauty.
Right. Yeah, it's so fun. Yeah. it?
Sure. This one's more.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Next down.
Yeah.
What's good to that?
Yeah. Okay, now wait for it to dry. So it is 5 o'clock on a Friday night. It's just not dry enough to start sanding and top coating. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back tomorrow. So annoying. I just really wanted to get it all done today and to be able to walk away and get the top coats on. It's painted at the front. But at least if we come back tomorrow and get the top coat done on this, I can also give the wheelhouse a second coat. So we'll work on a Saturday. Right, it's Saturday and we are back. And because it is Saturday, we've got a very special guest. So Robbo is here, finally. It's been a very, very long time, hasn't it?
It has. June, what's been going on?
So what do you think of the changes since you've last been here?
You can walk on the front. I don't bang my head downstairs, and it's really, really amazing what you've done. Seen it, what's on the YouTube channel doesn't show what it's like in real. It's amazing, absolutely brilliant. You've been working hard, girl.
We have been working hard.
Say that.
You paid him to say that.
Yeah, oh, Si's been working hard as well, yeah, not just Gemma.
Right, so today's job, get that painted, but we're also going to get something else painted. Well, I'm not, Robbo is.
Since it's been my paint your boat time.
Have you not painted anything for ages?
No.
Okay. Paint me boat?
Paint me boat.
Right, Robbo's job is to paint that side.
Good solid brush. Sure they're meant to move with paint on them, aren't they?
Do you want another one?
Nah,
that was
alright.
yesterday's, I'm trying to recycle.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll just make it harder for myself, okay?
Okay. Oh, 1%, quick 1% battery.
Quick, done, Gem. Paint
Hooray!
painting, not doing it again.
Well done, that looks cool. Right, battery change.
What are you doing, Gem?
Paint your boat time.
It's got a bigger roller than I have.
Right, so time to get the last bit painted. So Simon's just mixing up the top coat, so let's get ready.
We've got the stuff.
Got the stuff.
Oh, I was doing that.
Oh, go on then, yeah.
I'm not joking, bro. He does a better job.
It's better if you're left-handed going from that way as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Normal people, then.
Normal people wouldn't be able to do that.
That's it, they'd have to go from the other side.
So we inspect. But just to sort of point out, I went up a bit. So you went about 10 mil up.
Right, go on, get it done.
So these my left hand.
So you're trusting Simon with a paintbrush?
Yeah. Go on. I can fix it afterwards with the white paint.
Well, exactly, yeah. So this is gonna cut. This is gonna like.
So we've got a bit heavier on the catalyst, so we need to move a bit quicker today.
Wacky races.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily because it's cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
But being inexperienced.
It's quite scary, isn't it? They almost look like they know what they're doing.
I know we're getting quite good at it.
Now I'm gonna have to come around the other side now.
You don't reach that.
Right, you ready?
Cruise.
Quick, Si, before she takes a roll
Oh,
off
yeah.
you.
She'll have to push me off the boat to get this off me
Yeah.
now.
Give me my roller back.
Roller wars.
Did you not do the edge?
Can he do that bit, Jen?
That's the bit you're always going to see first as you walk out the door.
The best bet. All of it on.
Oh, you're not going to take the last bit of fiberglass off her, are you? You're
Yep.
going to let her do that?
Nope.
God, that's mean.
I've been sandbagging on my old painting techniques, if you've noticed.
Is that like teabagging? Bits in it.
So it's like...
Okay, I think I'm happy.
Really?
Sorry, just say that again.
I'm happy.
It does actually look really good, doesn't it?
It does. Okay,
Done?
job done.
Is it meant to do that?
I think it means it's heating.
So what we found is a really, really good heat source during the winter.
Jesus, feel the bottom of that.
No, you can't. Give me your phone. Oh, you did.
Thought you said we couldn't swear on camera, Jen.
Well, actually. Ah.
What?
142 and then 150. There you go, good little hand warmers then.
So we shut the fiberglass to death during the winter. Kept ourselves warm.
Another top ship tip.
So obviously we do need to be careful with this bucket now.
It's not going to go up in smoke, is it?
It's alright, we've got water if anything happens. We can throw it out and go and get it later. Oh, I've got an idea.
Just leave it.
I was going to say we could like...
No, that's a good idea.
Well, yeah, that's a good idea, there you go. Bucket won't melt now, will it?
Now that is hotter than the sun, unlike your brews.
How hot is the sun?
5,005 degrees.
Alexa, how hot is the sun?
Different parts of the sun have different temperatures. The surface is around 6,000 degrees Celsius, while the core is between 13 and 16 million degrees Celsius.
16 million
Oh,
degrees
you didn't
Celsius.
specify which part of the sun.
You were close though.
Yeah, that's close.
And some more whistle.
No.
Kettle's boiled.
This is how we make brews in the winter.
If we run out of power. To celebrate 200 episodes tomorrow, we are releasing an extra special video. So come back tomorrow and see what it's all about. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you all tomorrow.